Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play Puzzle Forge Dungeon. This is such an interesting game. This is a game where you are a blacksmith and the combat is kind of like you forge weapons and you have to forge them fast enough in order to be able to hit the enemies before they hit you. So it's kind of funny. It's like in the middle of combat, you're just making your own weapons. Ah, at least somebody. You're a blacksmith, right? You received my message. Here's the situation. Started a few weeks ago. The temperature of the city's forges inexplicably dropped. Then suddenly around 11:04 in the morning, I think, Andor's forges stopped. But, of course, we sent our best engineer to investigate the issue, but he never came back. Now, without him, we can't even reach the heart of the forge and fix the issue. This is why you're here. Find the way to the heart and maybe you'll be able to find something to do, no? A forge is something you know, right? Let me warn you, the city of Andvar is huge, millennia old and maybe, well, slightly invaded in a few places. But rest assured, everything is under control. We'll help you with everything you need. If you have enough gold. What? Oh, I said, just don't catch a cold. Can't hear me. Okay, well, this way. Welcome to Anviller. Thank you. Right. So was that a brand new game? Let's go. It's large, but empty. Where are the inhabitants? They moved, but I'm sure they will come back if things get better. Andor is split into districts and we'll have to explore our way to the heart. But first, you'll start with a bit of training. Alright. Right, so I'm gonna be playing here as Bill Kingsteel, but I'm gonna name him after one of my patrons. So this is actually Andre. This is gonna be Andre. So let's go. Andre Kingsteel. And we'll go to our first district. And this is a tutorial line, but it will allow me to explain these things to you pretty easily. So, here you've got minerals. Just gonna jump through this. Alright. So, if we click anywhere, we create a mineral. And then if you have 3 small minerals, we can combine it into a stronger one. Then we can create a mold and drop it right next to 2 different sort of bigger mineral pieces, which will create a piece of a weapon. And if you create 3 pieces of a weapon, you will be able to create a single weapon. So we're gonna go like this. Right. Now we created a weapon, a spear now, and now we can use the spear to attack this rat. Now, the rat has a counter. The counter is up here. It says in how many turns will it hit you. Every time you do something with the board, like you place a mineral or you attack, it's a turn. 2 is how much damage it does to you. Here you can see my HP. I have 15 HP. And how much HP the rat has, which is 1. That's the rat thing. So let's attack. Kill the rat. And off we go. And this is how the combat works. It's very interesting. We're like making weapons. What kind of weapon you create is dependent on like which minerals you're using. Now this is red, which means this is a heat slab. If you build too much on heat slab, you sort of destroy the slab, but it can give you different benefits, which we'll talk about later. Alright, so let's create another one of these. And I'm thinking, place one more. Oh, see, this is where you sort of mess it up, but it's at least ready for the next one. I kind of messed that one up. So we'll get one here, then we'll get one here, and then we'll place one like this. Alright, so we can use the sword to kill this one. Do it. Now we still need to kill the second rat. We have this thing here ready. So let me just start getting some more weapons. Alright, off we go. Create a beautiful spear and use it to kill the rat. So obviously it's tutorial, and so this is very easy because they had like 170 turns before they attacked you. But yeah, it can get pretty tough. Also, you can't seem to remove pieces you put in unless you combine them into a higher level piece. So you can get stuck without any able to sort of continue or win the game. Just so you know. Let's go. So this is just tutorial land, and now we're gonna go into the real world. Well, not the real world, the real game world. Ah, you got it. Finally, it wasn't that hard, was it? I repeat, I am a real blacksmith. Yeah, of course. But I just wanted to check it out. Anvil can be dangerous, you know? Ah, somebody arrived at the inn while we were down here. Surely a new precious help. You have my approval to recruit new heroes at the inn. Some of them could ask for 1 or 2 gold coins, though. Well, shall we go? We need to figure out why Anvil's power suddenly dropped. Now let's go to the inn and get ourselves some help. Because we can get here Urgara Roklash, or Zemkat for short, after one of my patrons. So Zemkat is going to join us. In Orcish culture, to be born with red skin is considered something of a curse. Because of her hot-headed nature as one of the Fire Touch, she was forbidden to take up arms. But even if she wasn't allowed to use weapons, she could at least make them. So she became such. So let's take her in. Alright, Zemkat's gonna go to the next area. Alright. So here we have an enemy. We've got, who is this? Disorder Task Force. He can shuffle. What does that do? Shuffles the board. Oh, so he doesn't actually hit me. He simply shuffles the board. So I can actually immediately create a weapon by just combining these 3 things. So we're gonna use a sword and hit him in the face. Great. And we kill him because he only had 7 HP. That went very well for us. We got some money. And we're gonna keep moving. So we gotta get to the boss. So let's go to another combat. Now here we have a rat. He's gonna attack us for 2 in 17 turns. So first I'm gonna start by placing a weapon here. Then we'll create a weapon like this. 11 turns. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make it in time. There's a sword, yeah, and we should be able to hit it. The sword hits for 11. So we can kill this rat beautifully. Alright. Now we got 2 skill points available for Zemkat, but we can't use them just yet. We can only use them once we're out of combat. And who is this? Armored Glutton. Attacks for 2, but he has a defense of 1. So essentially armor of 1. Now this is silver. You can actually combine 2 silver into an element. So we've got this element. Then I can place this there immediately as well. But I think first I'm just going to create this. And then here. So this gives us a hammer. A mace. Hey, be careful, you broke a red hot slab. My red or key reinforces my power and I can still craft here, so what's the problem? Right, but if you continue crafting on these slabs, you'll eventually break them. You should refresh them with ice first. You can find some in your chest. So we have a chest here where we have ice, which we can use to cool these down. So we have apple, which heals us and heals us for double if it stays on a red hot slab. And we've got iron, which is just a mineral that we can immediately place. But I'm gonna use this hammer first and hit it. Beautiful. Now next we're gonna go into a boss fight. Buff Daddy. Okay. We meet again. Oh. What a Goblin King here in Anvilar? Not just any king. Bob said he stole the primordial fire of my clan, leaving it in the dark. Age of chaos for decades. Oh, that's all. So it's revenge time. He'll learn the Rock Squad never forgets. He'll burn to ashes. Alright, so what does he do? Causes an explosion. Commits suicide on the targeted slab. Destroys the target object and burns 4 slabs around it. And then he in 44 turns he does a simple attack, however, for 7. And then here he just explodes certain place. So we don't want to place anything there, because that would explode. Also surrounding things as well, so we want to be a little careful with that. But I think we can make it in 10 turns. It's going to take us 6 turns. Yeah, I think we'll fine. I think we'll make it in time. Like if I place this here, I can get a hammer. And I can hit him with the hammer before he hits me. So that thing's dead. This thing will explode in 3 turns. You might want to... Okay, I think we need to use the explosive ice as well, just to kind of cool things down here. He exploded that. Okay, he just died. Okay, that's fine. That went well for me. And then we'll place something up here. And then... get a weapon here. Oh, we got a new mineral silver. That's not great. That's not what I wanted. How did I do that? Yeah, now he hits me. I wasn't able to build this fast enough. What does he do? He does invocation. In 44 turns, he summons a new enemy. Yeah, see, this is how you can get stuck, because I can't place these things there. That's super irritating. Yeah, I guess we'll go slightly differently. And this big line here. Okay, go. Hammer. Use the hammer to hit him. Ooh, and we got twin blades. This gives me 5 defense and 5 attack. Okay, let's attack with the hammer. Beautiful. This defends me if he attacks... Oh, but he only attacks to the middle area, so actually that doesn't help me at all. In 12 turns, he'll summon a new enemy. Also, I can heal myself. If I place an apple on a heated slab, it heals me for double, so it will heal me for 10. So let's just start working on this. And then I think we'll take a third one here. Yeah, he summoned a new enemy, but I should be able to immediately kill it. Yeah, we'll use the hammer to immediately drop this enemy. In 7 turn, he hits me for 7. But I don't have the defense because this is out of range, which is super unfortunate. Let me use the... actually, I could place an immediate thing here. Let's do it. And I've got time. And then lastly, we need a little bit more. Alright, hammer. And another set of twin blades. But we lost them, so we're actually gonna place them here. Wait, no, let me see. He hits this entire area, so I think if I place them... Interesting. Let's try to repair this. Don't have many turns for this though. Then if I place this thing here, I should be able to defend myself against this hit. But first, I actually want to eat this apple, just to be sure. Now we're gonna hit him. And he should hit me in 1 turn. Can I use my twin blades? I can. Will that mean I lose my defense? I'm not sure. I think it might. Yeah, I lost my defense. And this defense doesn't apply because it's nowhere in range. So we will get hit for 7 now, but I think it was worth it anyways. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what else we can get. Got a hammer. Can I hit them with this hammer? Yes, I can. But he's down to 7 HP. And we've got 14 turns to do this. And we've got a lot of ice. I can't really do anything to get rid of the ice, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Where do we want the last thing to be? I think we'll make it here. A sword. I hope the sword has the range. Yes, it does. Good. Beautiful. Killed the boss. Just like that. Got a lot of money. Okay, he was consumed by rage. It's a great day for the Rocks clan. Justice has been served. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. District boss is killed. We got some embers, which we can use to increase our power. So now we're gonna look at level ups, because we got some points and some money. We reached rank S. Okay. That's good, I guess. We made it through the dungeons. Get some rest and we'll go back when you want. Oh, and if you need something, offer small services. What? For free? Of course not. Such a strange question. Oh, you leveled up. You have 2 points to spend on your skills. Alright, so let's first level up. So we'll go into services. No, okay, so here we can heal ourselves. We might do it, but a little bit later. First, I want to go to exploration and I want to heal my hero here. So we can heal Zemkat, and we can either give her more HP in general, a better dodge chance, so chance to avoid physical attack, better crit chance, or a better chance to craft divine weapon. So actually just gonna increase her health, and I think a chance to make a divine weapon. And then here, we could get some upgrades as well. It's 5 attack points to this equipment. So, or I can use my Ember to increase power. Okay, so let's do that. And now we've got this sort of power thing that we can apply to something. So I could increase the power of my axe. Physical damage ignores armor. Make my hammers ignore armor. Or makes my sword heal me. I absolutely want my swords to heal me. That's the best thing we can get. Also, we might want to heal her by just going to the services and get a group healing. Hero can be healed in the hall. Yeah, let's grab that. And then in the archives, I earned an ember because I learned, because I fulfilled a quest here. Okay. For example, if we 7 times, if we rank S, we'll get some good points. Why isn't she healed? It told me that, okay, I can heal for 5 gold here. Let's absolutely do that. Alright, well, I think we're gonna end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other games we put on this channel. See you there. Bye bye.